Ladies and gentlemen.
You guys, we're headed to a service call in Delmar, Delaware. Delmar is actually a small town that actually takes up 2 states, so hence the name Delmar. Half of it's in Delaware, half of it's in Maryland. We're about 10 minutes from the call right now. Last week, we had guys out there. His downstairs system was critically low on refrigerant, like critically low, almost empty apparently, and he opted just to fill it up with refrigerant, and we would do a leak search at a later date. And that was actually scheduled for next week, but now he's having trouble with his upstairs system. And we're going to take a look at that, see what's going on there. And we're also, if we have time, we're going to try to do this leak search downstairs. We'll see how it goes though. But you guys, I want to thank everybody. The channel has been doing very well the past couple weeks. The past couple videos have done really well. 5,000-6,000 views. And that's a lot for me. And I'm almost hit 5,000 subscribers, and that's awesome for me because just this time last year, I barely had 1,000 subscribers. I was still trying to get the channel monetized. And now, look, I've gained 4,000 subscribers in a year, so that is awesome. I really appreciate each and every one of you all. Sometimes it can get crazy down in the comments, and I appreciate that. That's what I have to deal with when I put my service calls and my work on social media. It opens it up for criticism and scrutiny, and also comments and compliments and stuff like that. So I appreciate all that. And as long as you guys don't get too crazy down there in the comments and keep it civil, I am just fine with it. Criticize me all you want. That's fine. And just so you know, I respond. I might not comment, but I will at least like every single comment that comes through. Now, some of the replies on the comments might slip through the cracks because I don't get directly notified for them through the YouTube Studio app. But every comment, every main comment on every video I see, I comment or I at least react to. So just so you guys know that, I see every single comment. And I see most of the replies too. It's just I have to go through different routes to get to the replies. I have to go through the YouTube app to see the replies, but all the main comments come through the YouTube Studio app, which I get notified for. If I kept notifications on my YouTube app, then my phone would just go off all day long. So I try to minimize the notifications that I get. But all right, guys, let's get on to this service call. I just wanted to thank you guys for all that. Let's go see what's up with this upstairs system and see if we can find where the downstairs system's leaking at. Should be pretty easy because I think I was reading the guy's notes. He said it had 6 PSI in it when he showed up, so that's pretty low. Let's go. So he's got this one off. I'm gonna turn it on. I already went up there. There was water in the pan. I don't know if that's why we're not cooling, but we have a zone system here, 2 floors. Oy, okay. And we have another thermostat here. Let's turn that one on. Okay, so we got both our thermostats calling. And here is our unit, and you can tell it's not doing anything. So the water in this pan. Oh, there it goes. Took a minute, but it came on. Okay, so the water in the pan is not our problem. That switch must either not be activated yet or doesn't work. There's our EWC control panel. He's got a Train air conditioner here with a hydro coil with a oil boiler downstairs. Like I said before, I've worked on that. So the system came on. But the downstairs is critically low on refrigerant. Yeah, it's getting cooler. Why do we have water in our pan though? Did we freeze up? Is there a drain clogged? Yikes. Yeah, I'd say we're clogged. Okay. Well, I wonder, is this a float or a sensor? Okay, so this is a float. Okay, just touching it made it cut off. So I guess it's completely possible that some of the water evaporated, but that is certainly clogged. We gotta get that straightened out. All right, we're gonna follow. It's a good idea. It's always a good idea to know where your condensate terminates at, so you can actually see the water coming out of it. So it runs along the attic here. And does it run down into there? Okay, I don't see it there. Okay, it 90's down right here. Okay, I had one yesterday where it actually went into the guttering of the house on the second floor, and that's not very common in my area. It does happen, but I actually had to get up there to it and put a shop vac on it to clear it out because I could not clear it from the T end. All right, let's get this guy cleaned up. So that pan switch is sticking because when I pulled it up, it stayed up, and then I pushed it back down, it came back on. So we'll have to change that pan switch out. I don't know if I have one exactly like that, but I got one similar. All right, I got the AC drain sucker, and I got one end in my jug here, the other end in the condensate clean out, and we're just pumping. Get that in there a little bit deeper. There we go. All right. I have not found where it terminates at yet. I think it goes into the crawl space. This whole back side of the house has concrete. Sounds like it's flowing now. Have to get another gallon of water up here. It's at least taking it now. We're also using the drain sucker to clear out our secondary pan that's full of water. We'll just drop this end in there, the other end in our condensate, and just pump. Works pretty good. Keep it in the end that has a lot of water. All right, we got another gallon of water here. We're gonna make sure it takes it. You guys, I don't have one of these switches on my truck, which sucks. Not to mention, I can't even get it off here because somebody put the condensate line right in the way of it, but so I'm gonna get him a new one, but I'm gonna try to fix this one so it works and it doesn't get stuck. Like I said, it sucks because I can't get it off there, but let's see here if I can. cut the power off to this unit. Alright. Yeah, see, this is a part of this switch here. If it just moves up a little bit, it's going to cut it off. I've gotten most of the water out of the pan. What was broken was the little slider piece so you could test it. The actual float's not getting stuck. So I took that little slider off, and the float's moving up and down like it should. So still going to get him a new one, but at least this one will work and not get stuck anymore. I really wish I had a new one on me, and then the kind considering this is a Goliath pan or Diversitech, whatever you call them, only certain types of float switches will work. I tried to see if this one would work. Wouldn't. Doesn't go around it, so I'll have to get him a new one. Alright, I got it tightened back down on there. Let's get this thing fired up. We got the drain clear. We got the condensate overflow switch sorted out for now. Just make sure this thing is working right, and we'll move on to the downstairs one. I think that was the issue, though. All right, here's our upstairs unit. Just came on, doing its thing. All right, this is the guy who has no freeze on. Somebody just left the motor sitting right there. We gotta find out where this baby's leaking at. Look for some oil for starters. It's in the crawl space. The air handler is. Alright, we're down here at the air handler. For starters, this condensate pump doesn't work. The alarm light was on. So she's burning. I smelt that when I was coming into the crawl space. Looks like they got it wired hot too into the air handler. Dicks. I know you got to do it like that sometimes, but it still sucks when you talk about changing them out. All right, we're going to be looking for a leak here. So let's get the covers popped off. All right. Really just looking for oil at the moment. I haven't put any gauges on it, but it apparently took a lot of refrigerant. Then the guy turned around and told me when I got here it still wasn't working again, so it must have a pretty significant leak. I should have gauged up before coming underneath here, but I figured I'd be able to find it easily if it's losing that much by an oil trace. But I guess we better go out. We got this taken apart now. We'll see how much it has left in it and see what we got to do, if we got to put any in it or some nitro, what we got to do. Let's go. All right, we got significant oil right here, and I think I see it. I've seen these rub out here before, but look at this. I bet you that's where it's leaking at. Right there, whether it's the aluminum or the copper. This looks like it's been fixed before. Someone's jumped a coupling in here. something's happened there before. Something's certainly going on down in this area. Try to hit her with the leak soap right there. Just try to hit her with the leak soap right there. Oh, I'm getting low on leak soap. Not there, it's leaking somewhere. Oh, I think I just seen it. Yeah. My leak soap wasn't coming out like that. There it comes. It's there. Well, here's the thing. Is it leaking from the copper or the aluminum? You would think the aluminum because it's probably weaker. Let's try to bend it up and take the aluminum. See if I spray it right here. On the copper, that rub right there, nothing happens. But if I spray it on the aluminum, look at it. I don't know if you guys can see that. It's blowing bubbles, okay. See what we can do about fixing that, you guys. I am not very confident in this, so he's probably looking at a new condenser coil or probably a new outdoor unit, bare minimum. Get out of here. So it is at least 410A. 4 tons, wow. Alright, well, it's from 2006. So it's 18 years old. That's pretty crazy. There's nothing in the system, yet I was able to find this leak. That is nuts. It's a good leak detector. I must have had something because I had bubbles going too. You guys, I have no idea how we're going to make out with this, but I just cleaned it up, sanded it down. I got some 45% silver here with flux. I'm gonna try to fix it. See what happens. Wish me luck. I tried. I don't think I can get it clean enough, and I think it's too close to that brush type material. I gave it a damn fine effort, guys. And I tore up my regulator. This broke right off. Piece of shit. Or if I can just get a knob to screw on there. Damn it. Well, the last guys left their hat. Wacomico Heating and Air. Very reputable company around here. Alright, let me put this air handler back together. I don't like the looks of this air handler, so I'm not sure if we're even going to give them the option to replace just the outdoor unit. But it's such a pain in the ass to get this thing out of here. install guys are gonna have their work cut out for them for sure. Yeah, sure are. Yeah, guys, one thing that I've never really done is solder or braze aluminum. Really, it's because I've never really had to. So I gave it an effort today, but it was a very bad place to try to start soldering aluminum because it was a very difficult spot to get to. But I failed miserably, but at least I gave it a shot. But we're gonna, at bare minimum, get that guy a new condenser in there. I'm not gonna try to mess with putting a coil in that thing. So it's either gonna be new condenser or whole system. Really hoping he goes whole system because that air handler is not too sporty either. So yeah, guys, so that's gonna be it for this one. So let me know what you guys think down in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll catch you on the next.
Ladies and gentlemen.